Do you ever leave doctor's office all confused about your medications? Can't decide what over-the-counter medicine to buy when your little one is sick? Well, next time, ask your pharmacist. Let's face it guys, unless you work in a pharmacy or visit pharmacy very often, you're not gonna know what your pharmacist can help you with. Well, I'm Dr. Sidra, your pharmacist, and welcome to my channel, Ask Your Pharmacist, where I talk all about health and pharmacy. Now, you may be wondering what makes me or other pharmacists eligible to talk about health and pharmacy. Well, we are trained for at least 5 years in pharmacy school on the safe and effective use of the medications, health conditions, medication interactions, and much more. So no matter how many drug or health related concerns you have, don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist. And to make it easy for you, I have compiled 10 questions that you can ask your pharmacist in regards to your health and medications. And here's the first one. What's the name and use of the medication? It's important to know the names and intended use of the medication. Knowing your medications can help you identify which medication works better for you or which one is giving you bad side effects when you're using multiple medications. Or if you've got a bad reaction to, let's say, amoxicillin many years ago, and now this new doctor prescribed you Augmentin, for example, then simply with the help of the pharmacist, you can identify that Augmentin basically has amoxicillin, which you were allergic to. Another important question that you can ask your pharmacist is how to take your medications. Now, taking medications correctly is very important because some medications are taken with food, some are taken without food. For some medications, food help with the absorption, and for some, food decreases the absorption. And then there are some medications which work best when taken in the morning, while others are preferably taken at nighttime. That's a lot of information to remember for you, right? So next time you get a new medication, remember to ask your pharmacist the best way to take it so you can get the most benefit out of it. What if I forget to take my medication or I take the dose incorrectly? Some medications have serious outcomes if you forget to take the dose or take the wrong dose. For example, birth control pills. If you forget to take your dose, you may end up having an unplanned surprise. So don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist what to do in case you forget to take the dose, because your pharmacist will be able to advise you whether to take the dose, skip it, and how to get back on the regular dosing schedule. Pharmacists specialize in medication interactions. So before you start that new supplement you saw on TV, definitely check with your pharmacist if it's okay to take it while you're on other medications. Because some medications are appropriate to use with certain health conditions, and some can actually aggravate the health condition. And when it comes to over-the-counter medications, you shouldn't just take any if you have underlying health conditions. So always check with your pharmacist if taking a certain over-the-counter medication is going to impact your health condition, or does the medication contain any ingredient that you could be allergic to or you could have an allergic reaction to. And a plus point, if you use the same pharmacy, your pharmacist will be able to look at your profile and see your health condition and drug allergies and recommend you the best medication suitable for you. And don't forget to let your pharmacist know if you are taking any supplements or taking any medications from any other pharmacy, just so your pharmacist can fully analyze your profile and give you the best recommendation. A lot of people wonder, should they avoid alcohol or certain foods with the medications? Well, if you have these questions, now you know where to go. You guessed it right, your pharmacist. Some medicines are known to interact with alcohol or food, resulting in an increased or decreased side effects of the drug. And in some instances, the interaction may be harmful. So before taking any new medication, always ask your pharmacist if it will interact with alcohol or food. Should you space the medication from food or alcohol, or should you avoid certain kinds of food? Also, you can ask your pharmacist if a certain medication is safe to take while pregnant or breastfeeding, because for women it's very important to consider the side effects of the medications when planning to become pregnant or during pregnancy, and also when nursing. You know, most drugs cause no problem, But there are certain drugs which can have really bad birth defects when the mother is taking them in early pregnancy. Also, some medications will pass through the mother's system into the breast milk and affect the child. Therefore, expectant mothers or nursing mothers, always check with your pharmacist just to make sure that the medication you are taking is safe, not only just for you but also for your child. Did you know that you could reach out to your pharmacist for some emergency use medications, your contraceptives, your travel medications, and even the immunization? So next time when you are traveling out of country and that country has a risk of malaria, check with your pharmacist what immunization you should be getting before you travel abroad. You ran out of your contraceptive medication? No problem. Just reach out to your pharmacist and the pharmacist will be able to write you a prescription for the contraceptives. And hey, if you're using high doses of opioids, did you know that even using opioids for long term still has a risk of respiratory failure? So it's a good idea to get a prescription of opioid reversal medication called Narcan from your pharmacist and keep it on hand. Don't forget to ask your pharmacist how to use that medication in case of emergency. If you have that big pile of old medications that you're not using anymore, or if your loved one died and now you don't know what to do with those old medications, don't worry. Your pharmacist will be able to tell you how to dispose the medication. Some pharmacies actually also have a take-back program, and if your local pharmacy does not have the take-back program, your pharmacist will definitely be able to point you to the right direction. So basically, if your medication is out of date, unwanted, or some of it is left after you've stopped taking it, do not put it in your household bin or flush it down the toilet, because that could have hazardous effects. So definitely reach out to your pharmacist and your pharmacist will be able to tell you effective ways of disposing the medication. Did someone say medication therapy management? Yes. Pharmacists are now playing a key role in medication therapy management to enhance the therapeutic patient outcomes. A major component of MTM service includes comprehensive medication review, at least annually, to identify the over-the-counter or prescription medication problems that you could be facing and create an action plan to resolve those issues. You can also ask your pharmacist what over-the-counter medications to take in minor illness and when to see a doctor. You know, pharmacists can give you treatment advice for a range of common conditions and minor injuries like aches and pains, sore throat, cough, fever, skin rash, burns, eye and ear problems, and many more. And if your symptoms suggest something serious, we'll recommend you to a doctor. See, what's great about pharmacists is if you have a question, you can simply call us or ask to speak to us in person and get a free confidential consultation. But remember, conversation with your pharmacist is a two-way street. Both parties should be listening, asking questions, and offering information. And a pro tip, you should choose your pharmacist as carefully as you choose your doctor. Find a pharmacist that you are comfortable talking with and the one who takes the time to help you with your medications. Well, I hope now you know how to get the best out of your pharmacy visit and what questions to ask your pharmacist. Let me know in the comments what questions you'd like to ask your pharmacist and what you have asked in the past that helped you out. And like always, thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and spread it so people around you can also benefit from the services of the pharmacist. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you stay up to date on my new weekly videos on health and pharmacy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.